To say that we've spent a lot of time in airports on this trip would be a huge understatement. Add that to the fact that every single airport is nowhere near the city it serves, and you have to get there 4 hours early now, and every airline charges you an arm and a leg if you bring more than this. Flying just isn't as fun these days. I'm sure many of you can relate. We wanted to get to Jeju Island in a way that we could enjoy the journey a bit more. Some method of transport where we didn't have to take all our clothes off and get x-rayed and separate our liquids. Something slower, something more scenic.
Here we are. Today we're taking this massive boat on our first overnight ferry trip to Jeju Island. I can't wait.
As soon as we arrived at the ferry terminal, we were excited to see so many outdoorsy people heading to Jeju. Many had bikes, hiking gear, backpacks, and some even walked on without any baggage at all. We felt like we were the ones who overpacked for once.
Bye, Busan.
Once on the boat, we were met with shiny escalators, a grandiose staircase, and staff helping us get checked in. It honestly felt a bit like a cruise ship. This place felt fancy.
We're like staying in a hotel. We have our own private rooms.
It's second floor, room number.
Okay.
This ferry takes about 12 hours to get from Busan all the way to Jeju, and we were so ready to settle into our nice room.
Wow. Wow. There's even air conditioning. There's classy music. So we splurged a little bit for this overnight ferry. We paid for a second class private bunk, private bed, private cabin. It cost $150 per night for two. It cost $158 per night for two people to stay in one of these rooms. But it's a 12-hour ferry and it takes you all the way to Jeju Island. I'd like to think that the $158 is worth it because not only are you getting accommodations, you're getting transportation.
So the flights to Jeju were about $60 per person anyway, so this was only $30 more. And although it's much slower, I think it's gonna be way cooler.
Okay, this is an announcement. I don't think you should. Oh, that's nice.
One of the weird things that we've noticed since getting to South Korea is that like every room is twin beds. What's up with that?
We've got our own little sink, which is pretty great. There are no toilets in here, so it's probably a shared toilet on this floor. We have some closet space. Life jackets. We've got our own little couch and workstation. Emergency stuff. Hammers. As always, the view. There's Busan Harbor Bridge. There's some beautiful, colorful villages. It feels like we're moving, but we're not.
After checking out the room, we immediately hopped on deck to check out the best part of the boat.
Let's go check out the rest of the ship. This feels pretty fancy. Wow, it is so beautiful out here, and the sunset is just incredible. Isn't this exciting?
Oh my god, yeah. Like, I just keep thinking about the airport experience, you know, like comparing against this. The airport, you get there like 4 hours early during COVID, sometimes like 6 hours early. And then you're just sitting there the whole time in this like cramped, small airport, and there's nothing really to look at, not a lot to see. When you come onto the boat, you just get on the boat. And then they give you your own private room for the same price as the flight. I mean, it takes longer. It takes a lot longer, but this is an experience. Getting on a boat just feels, I don't know, it just always feels special.
Let's go catch the sunset.
We know this seafaring stuff isn't everybody's cup of tea. For some, it's just too slow. You want to get to the destination quicker. For others, feeling seasick just isn't worth the experience. Even as we were trying to figure out how to take a ferry to Jeju, we learned that for so many in Korea, just the thought of a ferry brings up very real feelings and memories of tragedy. For us though, today, traveling by boat means that we could take the time to really enjoy our journey. Even if it means that it takes 12 times as long, maybe slowing down is exactly what we need.
What a cool way to see the city. It's so beautiful. So cool. We're going under the bridge right now. Wow, this is what a cool sight. It is a little bit chilly out here and slightly windy, as you can tell, but I don't even care because Busan is shining. The ferry is awesome. Wow, it's windy. I'm a little hungry. You want to check out the convenience store?
It's time.
It wouldn't be Korea without a convenience store and a vending machine, that's for sure.
Well, there's so many options. There's like coffee, sodas, beers, soju, meats, kimchi, a whole row of cup noodles. So many choices. I don't know. I think I'm gonna pick the one that's most empty because that means people would have bought a lot of it. That one. Right?
I'm going for the classic.
This is a nice little prep station.
Our first cruise in 25 years.
Cheers.
Never thought I'd be taking a cruise in South Korea.
This one right here is truly the king of ramen cups, the best of all of them.
Okay.
Ooh, it's spicy. Keeps you warm.
Ooh, it's spicy. Ooh, it's spicy.
After dinner, we remembered that it was time to get another video out, so back to the room we went.
Time to edit. Good night. See you tomorrow. Nothing like a 5 a.m. wake-up call.
I actually slept pretty well. That was really comfortable. I was actually really glad that they woke us up when they did. It's been a long time since I've seen a sunrise.
Wow. Good morning, Jeju. I said I would never brush my teeth for the camera. Never say never. That is amazing. I think it's time to go. Wow, it's 5:30 and they've already come around and asked for our room keys. They run a pretty tight ship here.
After practically sleepwalking off the boat, we made our way to the equally sleepy Jeju ferry port to try and find a ride to our hotel.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, good man. Not a good man.
We were desperately hoping to be able to check in early.
But we made it. Nothing's open.
Rolling into a new city, let alone a relaxed island, when everyone is asleep and everything is closed is always a strange experience. But as we got close to our hotel, we started to feel both excited and underdressed. We managed to book 4 nights free using points at Jeju's tallest building, the absolutely epic Grand Hyatt Jeju.
Are we the only ones?
They were, unfortunately and reasonably so, not ready for us at 7 in the morning.
So we did arrive quite early. It's not even 7 a.m. yet, so we can't quite check into our hotel yet. Luckily, the hotel is massive. I think it's probably the biggest building in all of Jeju Island.
The only option was to sit by a closed hot dog stand in the mall above the check-in desk.
We have this very, very empty cafe, 3rd floor of the Grand Hyatt here. Do some editing until 3 p.m.
So we still got 8 hours till check-in. They just kicked us out of the little hot dog stand that we were at. I guess we can't sit there, so maybe McDonald's? After eating a few too many sausage egg McMuffins and doing some work at the nearby McDonald's for a few hours,
Thank you so much.
thank you so much. We finally got to check into our hotel.
Good news. It's 10 a.m. and we're able to check in.
Walking into this hotel, we honestly felt completely out of place. If you've been following along on our trip, you know that we are not particularly fancy people. But we are all about enjoying the fancy things for free when we can.
OMG.
Let me tell you a little story of how we ended up here. No, not the Ferry, not Jeju, but this hotel. Well, we saved up points for over 2 years just to spend on this 1 year around the world trip we're on right now.
We could have a party in here. This is so big.
And when we made it to Jeju and noticed the not so budget friendly hotels on the island, we decided now was the best time to bust open the points piggy bank.
Oh my gosh.
We were able to stay in this hotel, which is actually larger than any apartment we've ever lived in.
This might be the nicest hotel we've ever stayed in. Wow.
That usually goes for $475 for just 12,000 chase points per night, which gives us a whopping cents per point value of 4, over twice the usual redemption value. And in case all of this is confusing and overwhelming,
we got this for 12,000 points, is that right?
Yeah, 12,000 chase points per night.
We
got you.
We got this, and we're staying here for 4 nights for free. If this isn't enough of a plug, we do have a Skillshare course. Consider checking.
Skillshare is giving away a free month trial so you can nerd out on all these travel hacks.
See the entire island from here.
The first 1,000 people that use the link in the description below will get a 1-month free trial.
They're like clouds.
Okay.
Countertops.
Hello.
Isn't this amazing?
I would never. This tops it all.
So what do you guys think?
Oh, jeez. This is fabulous. We're never gonna leave. I mean.
As beautiful as Jeju looked, we were really excited to just stay in for once. So because we're still us.
Cup noodle.
Cup noodle costs money.
Pringles.
Pringles cost money, probably. Of course, we just bought a bunch of stuff at the grocery store. And that's what we're eating for tonight. What's the name of this restaurant that you just opened?
Oh, this is the Skyview Cafe. Please have a seat. We have fresh vegetables, food, and wine.
And the gold leaf chips that taste like cereal. Honestly, this is the best way to eat. I love eating at home.
But the view, though.
Don't hurt yourselves.
Safety glasses.
Woo!
I've come up with stupider and stupider ideas as time has gone on here.
What are you trying to do?
Okay, so the chicken is cold and the rice is cold. We don't have a microwave. You know what I'm talking about.
For any of you wanting a cooking channel, here you go. Josh's cooking channel. Really? Is it hot?
It's pretty warm.
Even though it's dangerous to continuously raise the bar, this is pretty awesome.
Cheers to that. Back to the thought at the beginning of this video. Traveling by boat can seem so unnecessary these days. And after traveling for so long, we've caught ourselves taking things for granted. Things that shouldn't be taken for granted. We're just not appreciating the journey as much anymore, even seeing it as a bit of an annoyance. Maybe because of how easy it is to get to the destination, or, more likely, how long we've been away from home. Taking this overnight ferry helped us get out of that rut a little bit. It was slow, but comfortable. It cost just a little bit more than a flight, but it came with an incredible experience. For now, we're gonna enjoy this very temporary life of luxury at our Skyview Cafe and explore Jeju tomorrow. This time, maybe trying to enjoy the journey just as much as the destination.
It just blows it around.
Yeah, now you're getting it though. Making a little mess, slight mess. How do we do at the Skyview Cafe?
Yeah, it's like the cheese is like slightly melted.
Yeah, it looks oily and stuff, like it's glistening.
It's good.
Yes, I used the blow dryer. Mmm.
You gotta smile when you say I think restaurants are overthinking it. They just need to start serving breakfast cereal instead of their fancy tiramisu, cupcake, upside down lava cake shenanigans.
You're just mad because you're allergic to coffee.
Well, yeah, but also, I think everybody just wants a bowl of cereal at the end of their meal. They just don't know it yet.
Mmm, that looks so good. Hi, kitty. What do you got to tell us? So many things to say.